Okay, I don't know about you all, but like I'm starting to lose my purpose in life. I'm starting to be like, wait, let me just rephrase that. Not rephrase that, but let me just put that into context. So, first of all, in high school, primary school, my purpose, my goal was to complete high school and primary school successfully and get accepted into university. Yeah, that was my goal. That was my purpose in school. That was my purpose in life, basically. I didn't think that far. That was the only goal I had. Okay, great. I got accepted into a university. I went to Divine Word. I studied for 4 years. And throughout those 4 years, my goal was to be successful and graduate. I had a purpose. My purpose was to graduate. I'm such a small thinker that I didn't think beyond that. I didn't think, what am I going to do with my life after uni? And I think that's the part where I failed to do. So now that I'm done with uni, I'm just like, what am I supposed to do now? You know, I'm just starting to get like, what the heck, man? What am I supposed to do? After I graduated and got my degree, the next month I was low-key kind of depressed. Like, and the thing was, if I had applied, I mean, I didn't apply to any jobs or anything. I was just like depressed at the coffee shop with my mother. And my mother noticed that, so she kind of sent me here to Palm because like she was like really worried because I lost weight and shit. Because I was just like, not because I wasn't employed, I was just like confused, like, what do I do now? Because all my life, my goal was set for me. Now it's like I have to figure it out, and I was like in a very deep, dark place. And then I moved here, and now I'm employed, and now I have to run a coffee shop downstairs. But I feel like those two tasks were kind of forced onto me, not something I chose. Well, I kind of agreed to it, but like, and the thing is, you're probably wondering, okay, what do you want to do, Noan? I don't know what I want to do, and it's starting to really irritate my brain. And I don't know if any of you are going through that, but like, I'm going through that, and it's affecting me mentally, and I don't know what to do. And I know probably you're like, well, you gotta figure out what you want to do in your life, you know, where your interests lies. Like, what do you want to do with your life? Honestly, I don't want to do anything. I have no goal. I have nothing I want to do. Like, yeah, I want to make money and have money, but like, honestly, I'm not very materialistic. I don't care about money. So getting a job and making money and trying to buy things is not part of the goal here. There's something called ikigai. It's a Japanese word for finding your, I don't know, finding something you're good at and doing it for the rest of your life. It's a Japanese phrase, and there's a book about it, and I read a couple of chapters, and it talks about finding your ikigai, and I'm struggling to find my ikigai. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. And I feel like a lot of us are also going through that. Like, we're just out here living life and confused on what we want to do with our life. Like, we have no compass, like a moral compass or like a freaking goal compass. Most of us are just like living life as we're told. And then after we pass uni, we're just like, those ones who get employed and are career driven, they're okay because they're career driven. They want to work their way up to the top. The some of us who don't want to work, we're not career driven, and we become those adults who are boring without no joy in life, and all they do is do the 9 to 5 and then go back home and sleep. That's what I'm doing, and it's starting to frustrate me because I'm supposed to be an excited, cool, fun person, but I'm not that. Anyways, the point of this video is to just talk about struggles. And I don't know what I want to do. And I feel like everyone else, if you're going through this, if you're struggling to find your purpose, I honestly don't know what to say because I'm struggling too. Ikigai means like finding something you're good at and you're happy about. The thing is, I'm not good at anything. Well, I'm good at baking and talking. Like, at one point, the more you think about it, the more useless you feel, and the more insignificant you feel, and helpless. And you just feel like, you just feel like cutting everyone off, cutting everything off, and just like become a freaking monotone person. Someone who's just like numb to everything, numb to excitement, numb to joy. Someone who just works and then comes home and sleeps. I don't want to be that person. Honestly, now that we're talking about it, I feel like if I were to do something for the rest of my life, I would want to sit and talk. Literally. Like, I'm not a traveling person. It's not something that will excite me, to be honest. So, I'm not an artist. Like, I know I can draw and I can paint, but like, it's not something that makes me excited. And that's what really is starting to piss me off now is I've come to realize that I'm not good at anything. Not like good at anything, but like there's nothing that I know of that excites me. Apart from probably not sleeping. I'm not even a fan of sleeping because I don't sleep. I'm low key. I suffer from insomnia because all night I stay up worrying about what I'm good at or what I'm not good at. I just stay up thinking about my stupid life. So that's why I'm just starting to get frustrated. How do we find our ikigai, or how do I find a freaking interest? Bro, you see this? You see, life is not on my side. The universe wants me to fail. This is why it's very important. Oh my gosh, brother. This is why it's very important to always find something you're good at and focus on it. Like, for instance, my big brother, Joshua, he's passionate about music. That's his ikigai. The only thing I'm good at is making freaking TikToks and podcast videos. Maybe that's my ikigai. Well, this video was, I don't know why I made this video, but like, I haven't posted anything and I've been lazy and I've been delaying, so this is me trying to figure out my ikigai. And honestly, I feel like making videos and podcasts and talking to you online viewers is my ikigai, and I'm gonna stick to it now because it's low-key the only thing that makes me happy. So, to bring this video to the end, I've successfully found my ikigai, and that's to make videos. So stay tuned for more videos. Pretty sure this is not my ikigai, but well, it does make me happy. So, anyways, comment down below if you already found your ikigai or you're also struggling, and let's talk about it. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or not, I don't care.